Good morning, guys. So today is Tuesday, July 25th, and we have a lesson today. It's about 8:20 in the morning, and we're getting ready to load up. We have my big pig over here, Mama's little pig there, and they're actually switched stalls, so, because he wants to be in the big one, even though his is further off the ground, so he's typically in the small one. But this is our little nugget right here today. Hi! Hi! Do I say hi? Do I say hi? Hello? Say hello. Oh, hello, pretty girl. But just as a quick outfit of the day, I have my Carrots Eck t-shirt on, which is like a basic white tank top underneath. And then I have my Pipers, my full seat Pipers, as she tries to kill me. But I have my full seat Pipers, and then I have my Tread Step Ireland Donatello boots for today. So, but yeah, we're gonna then load up, and I'll see you when we get to the barn. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's so muddy. Are you ready to go? Ready to go? Are you ready to go? And those boots that I just showed you, I'm actually still breaking them in because I have a show in a month and they're fully not broken in. So I'm so tall, and in order to duck underneath of the bar in the front, I actually still kind of can't duck yet. So my mom loaded my horse for me. I don't know if I showed you guys this last time, but see all that? All that right there? I had to repair his chest bar because he completely ripped a giant hole in it last time. When we were sitting still dropping the kids off last time, he decided he wanted to tear that up, as well as tear up his hay net. You can see part of the string and stuff that I had to fix there. You can see how I was talking about how I have it tied up if you watched my trailer tour. I have to have it tied to the ceiling so that he can get to it. But he's just so cute. Hi, Bubby. Kind of. Hi. Can you politely say hello? You muddy pony? Are you thirsty? Yeah, this is what I get to clean up today, and he was worse yesterday. What's the matter, buddy? Anna's right next to him, so he's trying to reach through to get to her, but he's just not a happy camper today. So I'm getting the butt. And we're just riding intro A for the show, so we went ahead, and her arena's bigger than what we'll be riding in, so we cut off those letters. This will be our first letter, and we kind of sized out the small arena, so the 20 by 40, and we just used some poles to help us. This section of the clip, we're working off our turns off of center line because he turns very wide, I guess you could say, and he tends to swing his hind end. So I have to try to catch him, and to really get that bend because of his size in such a small arena, he tends to either want to stay straight and try to just go straight through the poles and go out of the arena, or he wants to turn sharp and kind of square things off. So we're really trying to keep his bend through the turn through here. And at this point, we're starting to pick up the trot to work at our circles at the ends, because you do your 20-meter circle at A, and we're still working on his bend going through the corners and coming off of the letters and keeping that bend as we come towards the center of the arena as we make the end of our circle, because again, he just wants to kind of go in a straight line. He doesn't want to continue on that circle, and he doesn't want to bend his body.
Kissing in the rain, walking on the beach. I can see it now, almost happening. Sneaking out at night, living like we're free. You and I could do anything we please.
And at this point, as you see, as we come across the diagonal to do the free walk, A, he does not like to stretch down because, like I said, we're still learning what contact is. So he stretches down a little, but nowhere near what he should be. And then our straightness is really off. And then as I try to collect the reins back up towards the end, he tries to kind of wiggle back and forth, and he doesn't want to accept an even contact. And of course, coming up as I'm doing my halt, we get a little crooked, and then as I halt, he seems to stand pretty square, and I was like, oh, that's a great halt. But then my trainer's like, you didn't halt on X. So I had to walk forward a step or two and get him to halt again, which he stood really square with this halt, which I was really proud of him for this.
Spinning me around, falling on the ground. Got to say your voice is.
And at this point, we're just running through the test, and right here at M, when we're supposed to be picking up the working trot, he does not pick it up right away. It's very hard for him to come off of that turn and immediately pick up the trot, so that's something we have to work on too as well.
The frame, I cannot look away. Like, can't you see I'm hypnotized? We're picture perfect, sweet.
And of this entire lesson, this circle right here was hands down our best circle. He actually somewhat kept a bend. He did want to come down to the walk, but I think that's because he was actually actively working through this trot right here, and it turned out really well. Another issue we have coming across the diagonal is typically he gets so sticky in that corner. To come across the diagonal is typically really slow, so it's actually a lot better for me to be able to regain that trot coming across the diagonal, which is really nice because we really need it to go through those corners because he does get so sticky.
A fairy tale, a fantasy, we could be anything. I saw your face in my dream. A fairy tale, a fantasy, we could be anything. We're picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, I'll be your baby. Picture perfect, barefoot beauty. You stole my heart just like in a movie. Got the key to me. Tell me I'm your darling Daisy. Picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, yeah, I'll be your baby.
And this was actually our best halt of the entire time. You'll see my trainer, she was checking it out, and all of a sudden she runs around, she's like, I think you're completely straight and square. And this is actually the best halt that we had that would have actually probably scored us an 8 in the test.
I feel the magic in the air.
And this is just a short clip of where we were just starting to ride in the smaller arena after we ran through the test a couple times, just so we can start getting used to riding in such a small space, because corners is our biggest struggle. She just had me ride around the arena a couple times in the smaller area and just really focus on getting deep into the corners. And this clip here is actually the beginning of the ride. We're warming up and he's just deciding that he doesn't want to work today. Like he typically enjoys to work a lot, but you'll kind of see how the beginning of the ride starts out where he's just he walks a lap. We've already walked like a lap or two before this clip started, but he just walks a lap and then he's just like, I decide I don't want to do it. So he just gets really sticky, doesn't want to walk, and he just kind of balks for a minute. It's not pain related. We've already had his teeth, chiropractor, vet, saddle's been properly fitted. So we know that there's nothing pain related going on. It's just he's still new to the whole wanting to be worked thing. So this is where you'll see that we just kind of have to, once we get him going, we ask him right here to start picking up the trot. And once he starts going through the trot, he kind of works out of it a minute. You'll see that after he probably trots for like 45 seconds to a minute, he's kind of balky right here during the trot, but then you'll see where he extends out a little bit better and he just starts like settling into the lesson.
Like every night.
Are you ready to go home? Are you ready to go home? You are such a good man. Such a good pony. One more? One more? There's my man. There's my man. He's such a good boy, huh? He's such a good boy. He's cranky today. What's the matter? What's the matter? There's my kisses. No. It's actually pretty nice outside. Minus my red face. You wouldn't know that it's what? I think it's like 75-ish. Like 75, 78. It's actually got really low humidity, which is really nice. But we rode really well. Winnie's kind of pulling up sore on his front right, so we're not sure what's going on with that, so we're gonna get that checked. Our trainer brought her friend who's a certified massage therapist, so she kind of checked him out a little bit. He has a tight groin, has a tight groin, tight hamstring, and something else. But she gave me some stretches and stuff that I have to do with him, so we can do those. And then as I'm holding up the camera, my hand, he decided that he wanted to rip the lunge line through my hands today, and it wrapped around my 4 fingers on my left hand and about broke them. So thankfully I was able to get that free and get that taken care of. But we're about to head home now, and then we're gonna run to the grain store and pick up some feed. Feed for the pond! Feed for the pond! And yeah, he's just being a cute self. We're at the feed store now. As you can see, we actually have a drive-through feed store, which is really cool. But we're here getting some grain and some fly spray and stuff. So I'll film a little bit more when we go in. So I didn't get a chance to get any clips while we were in there because we were talking to the sales girl. But we were able to pick up, they have these really cool free samples of like tea tree shampoo and stuff. Well, they found one that's antibacterial and antifungal shampoo by E3 Elite Equine Evolution. And this is something that I went ahead and grabbed for Winnie because he tends to get like a bacterial, like fungal infection on the front of his back legs. So we're going to try this and see, because we've got something similar, but a free sample you never have enough of. So we got 2 of those. And then we also got a bag of the tribute feed, which it's about an hour away for us to get the feed, but no one else around us has it, so we have to come up here to get it. So we had to do it on our day off. And then also, as the thing that we did have to have, we got the Repellex fly spray, because we've had the black one, we've had a couple other ones, but we're looking for something that was just a little bit more like on the affordable side that still worked. So this one was on sale for $17.99, and it makes a gallon, which is the same price for just 1 quart. So we're hoping that this is going to be a good, decent fly spray for us to try. So we'll find out. I'm going to mix it when I get home, turn Winnie out in the field, and we'll kind of see how it works based on how many flies he has when he comes in. Okay, so we just got back from the feed store, and then I'm mixing up the fly spray that I bought from Concentrate, which I've never bought Concentrate before. I've always just, and I've also never read the directions. So I might have bought Concentrate, but if I did, I never read the directions. I just mixed it like based on how the bottle would say. So the one that I bought said that it makes a whole gallon. So I was assuming, you know, just dump it in, dump the one thing in, and fill up the gallon with water. Well, when I read the container, it makes a gallon, but that's at a 1:7 ratio, which is what you buy standard when you buy a regular bottle. Well, lo and behold, I mixed it. The bottle was $15.99, the concentrate was $17.99. So I mixed it up with a 1:5 ratio, because the 1:4 is for like horse flies and deer flies and stuff, which we have out here, and it lasts longer. So for $15.99, or for $17.99, so for $2 more, I got a stronger strength of fly spray, and this is what I have left over after I filled this up. So I literally almost got basically 2 bottles for the price of 1. So if you guys have never done the concentrate, I would recommend trying that to see if that works, whichever brand of fly spray that you guys buy, because we basically just got like a 2-for-1 deal, which in the world of fly spray in the middle of summer, it's a great deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and call him over and put it on him and see how it works so far. Winnie! Winnie! I just love when my horse doesn't want to come, and I'm trying to let him out into the small pasture for him to have grazing time, and he's not having it. So now I have to walk all the way over and call to him and try to show him the leader up and be like, hey, you already had your lesson, doofus. You get to go out and go eat. And he's like, no, I don't wanna. He's being lazy, so I'm trying to go find him. If you look really closely, you can spot a halfie. She's so cute. Winnie! Winnie's in the door that you can't see. The door is like right, can't even find where my thing is. The door's like right there. It's like right there. So I have the beast, and he just wants to eat. He wants grass, which is, I know. We're hoping to be moving here shortly. Probably in about like 2 or 3 months. There's a place that we're looking at that we're hoping to be able to get. Has like 25 acres, 30 acres, something like that. There's 2 places. One has 25, one has 29 and a half. We're looking at the 29 and a half one. So we would be able to be moving to a bigger area. He could have more grass, because most of our fields, as you can see, the giant hill that I just walked up, that's just the driveway, and the pasture goes through that same hill. So as you can see, the pasture has a lot of hills and they don't really like it. So they don't go out as often as they should, which is part of the problem with why we put him in the small pasture, because he has no choice but to go out. He's being a turd because he wants to graze. That's Winnie for you. Jerking me around everywhere. Come on, you big giant turd. We're walking along the small pasture now, as you guys can see. It's really overgrown, and I don't have a crop, so my horse is dragging me everywhere. This is why, if you ever see me with a crop, I do always carry a crop, because he drags me around to Kingdom Come. Okay, so for some reason I lost the rest of that vlog footage. I basically, all I did was I just turned him out in the small pasture for a couple hours, and I filmed the all about my horse tag at the same time, which I found the all about my horse tag footage, but I didn't find the ending of the vlog footage. So I'm going to go ahead and just film the ending here. Just to let you know, like I said, we just put them out in the pasture. The fly spray worked pretty good for what we did when we mixed it with the 1 to 5 instead of the 1 to 7 like it comes in the bottle. So I'm going to continue to do that from here on out and kind of see if that stays the same. If not, I might buy a better fly spray, concentrate it, and then mix it like that also to save a little bit more money but still get a better like fly spray out of it. But I just wanted to go ahead and, like I said, hop on here and this vlog. If you guys have any like comments or any like suggestions you want to see on next videos, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I feel the magic in the air tonight. We're shining.